the question was, what advice would I give to somebody that wanted to become a songwriter? You just have to love the process of writing songs, for starters. If you're only going to want to do this because you want to sleep late and make a lot of money, it might happen, but the chances are it won't. So you have to just love songs and songwriting, and then you need to take a hard look at your stuff in relation to the market, because this is the music business, and there's a big difference between sitting around on your guitar and doodling and thinking that sounds kind of nice, and actually getting up to speed and competing at the highest levels with what's really working and making it on hit albums and on the radio. So you have to have a combination of, I think Tom Schuyler, one of our former presidents, said you need the soul of a dove and the skin of a rhinoceros, because there's a lot of rejection. It's the greatest gig in the world, but you have to have an appetite for rejection, and you have to have a great work ethic. I know a few geniuses who come through and exert very little effort and have great success, but almost to a man, the people I know that have been around here and have been successful are up early every morning and working it and constantly trying to improve their craft, constantly keep learning and staying abreast of the newest trends. This is the music business, so you have to approach it that way, and it's the constant balance of trying to be creative and trying to be businesslike to actually make a living at this. Absolutely. Best thing I ever did. My plan B was to go to law school after my artist deal flamed out in L.A. I was studying for the LSAT half the day and writing songs for the other half and torturing myself. And I had come to Nashville a few times and was well received, and I was just, oh God, what do I do? So I finally said, well, if I don't try it, I'll kick myself for the rest of my life. So I said I'll give it 3 years. So that was in 1985. What year is it now? I forgot. But yeah, it's been a great thing for me, and just it's a great town, a great way to make a living. And even if you don't make a living at it, songwriting is a cathartic, wonderful thing to do. Even if the only thing you ever do is, like I said before, write a song for your kids' kindergarten graduation. I write songs. My daughter just graduated from college. I wrote a song for her that nobody will ever hear, but that's part of the joy of being able to do this, to take an emotion and to put it to music. So I think there's an immense value in that, whether you ever have a song recorded by anybody else or not. There's a great value to doing that. So anybody who's remotely interested in it, I encourage you to get involved.